I'm going to show you the exact 3-step framework I use to land $1,500 to $3,000 clients just by posting on YouTube. This is a framework people like Alex Hormozi, Iman Ghazi and Gary Vee all use to land clients who pay them thousands of dollars every single month for their products and services. And the best thing about it is you don't have to have a big following to use this framework. It works whether you have 100 of followers or you have hundreds of thousands of followers. Because this framework focuses strictly on making money and not just getting views in. So whether you want to land your first client or just scale your business, this framework will work for you. And the best part, you won't be doing what everyone else is doing to land clients. You won't be doing stressful cold outreach where you just spam out as many messages as possible, and you don't have to spend all your money on ads to find out which one then will eventually work. So I would say let's directly hop into the first part of our 3-step framework, which is the ideation. Ideation is the most important part of everything, but especially for a YouTube video. The idea of the YouTube video decides whether it will perform good or it will perform bad, because bad ideas always perform bad. So when searching for ideas, you want to find ideas that have low supply and high demand, because this is a market gap. You find gaps in the market, and in these gaps you want to place your videos. Your problem-solving videos that are directly addressed to your target audience. Because these are the videos people will search for. Your target audience, your ICP will search for. Then they will find your video and they will watch your video. Only because of the video topic. They have a problem and you will solve this problem. It's quite simple, so when you're doing research for your ideas, you want to find these market gaps and basically ideas that solve problems of your target audience. What you want to do is just write out a list of the most common problems and make videos about them. The other thing you have to do for the ideation is doing keyword research. After you made a list with all of the problems, you want to do keyword research for all these ideas. And with this keyword research, you want to find ideas that then have actually low supply, high demand. And of all the problems you listed out, then you qualify them by doing keyword research, and then you have 4 ideas that you will use per month to make videos. So basically 1 video per week solving a big problem and placing this video in a market gap. And this is basically it. With these kind of ideas, there is a possibility you will go viral, but there's a way higher possibility that you will make a ton of money because you solve the problems of your ICP. And this is everything you know about the first step of the framework. The second step is the so-called scripting. After you find the idea, you want to obviously script it out. But before doing this, you need to create a video package, because the script bases around the video package. A video package consists of 3 things: a title, a thumbnail, and the so-called 3 possible questions. The 3 possible questions are questions that people will ask themselves when seeing title and thumbnail. So basically, what will be the video about? Is the way of money the guy will talk about also applying to me? Can I do this method of making money? Just as an example. So we want to think about these things beforehand. Because people will see your title and thumbnail, they will click on the video with a certain expectation after seeing them. And you have to exceed these expectations in your hook. That's why for the scripting you want to put the most focus into the hook. The hook should build off your title and the thumbnail, and you should exceed the expectations in the first 30 seconds. And then I can guarantee you the people will stay for your video and they will watch it till the end. How you want to write the rest of the script? Basically, like I said, focus on the most part on the hook. Then for the body, you want to keep it really simple. You just give yourself a brief structure with bullet points and then just talk how you would talk with a friend. Just give your viewers value, but talk as you would talk with someone you know. No reading the whole script like a robot, but just talk from your knowledge, your expertise, and that's it. For the outro, you want to give a specific call to action framework. How you want to do it is like that. I'll just give you a brief overview. You say something like, okay, after watching this video now, you have really everything you need to start with SMMA. But if you try to start everything by yourself, you will most likely fail, because there are a ton of bottlenecks, a ton of problems that will come along the way that you don't know about yet. So basically give them a ton of problems. And then you give them a new solution, which is your service or your product. So you basically solve a big problem of them in the video, but then you create a new problem, which then gets solved either by another video of yours or by your service or product. And this is basically it. This is how you funnel your viewers to your service. Because the people that will watch the video until the end will most likely convert just because of how specific the whole idea already was. And after we are done with that, you basically have them already. But there is a third part of the 3-step framework, which is the post-production. The post-production also consists of 3 things, which is the editing, thumbnail design, SEO. Previously I said you should have already the thumbnail ready in the video package, but this doesn't matter that much. Basically for the editing you just want to keep it really clean, so that the editing underlines what you're saying. It shouldn't overshadow what you're saying, because the value is the most important thing. People want to listen to you and just listen what you're saying and just consume your knowledge. The editing shouldn't overshadow the knowledge. Good editing is really important, but it shouldn't overshadow your knowledge. The thumbnail should be really good, because the thumbnail is basically the reason people click, and that's why it shouldn't be a clickbait thumbnail, but it should be really good and also underlying the message of your video, but not just put the message of your title directly in the thumbnail, or just put the title directly in the thumbnail itself. Instead, the thumbnail should build off the title, so there are 2 reasons that just spark curiosity in the viewer and in the person who sees title and thumbnail, because then they have 2 reasons to click instead of 1. And that's really the main part for the post-production. Then you have also the SEO, also called search engine optimization. This is basically your description, tags, etc. For this you want to insert as much keywords as possible, so your target audience finds you way easier. If you're already in the market gap where low supply, high demand, it's already easy enough. But if you want to make them even easier to find you, do SEO, find the right keywords, insert them into the description, in your title, and then there is really no way your target audience won't find you. And that's really already the 3-step framework to get high paying clients for your service through YouTube. Now you have really everything you need before starting out with YouTube and using it as your main client acquisition tool. But as you see, the whole process is everything but easy and quick. You have to find really good ideas, you have to do keyword research with them, then you have to script them out, you have to create a thumbnail, you have to create a title, you have to edit the video, and then you have to do the SEO. And to see actual good results, you have to stay consistent and post videos every single week for at least a span of 2 to 3 months. But if you do this, the payoff will be worth it. The only thing is, as an owner of a business, you'd be spending a ton of time doing everything by yourself that you could actually use to work on your business itself. So if you still want to have a consistent flow of 10 to 30 qualified leads that book calls in your calendar every single month, then just click the link in the bio and book a call with me and my team. Other than that, leave a like, subscribe, and see you on the next one.